What's up everyone? DIY Dad here. Thanks for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Today I'm going to be going over a couple of basics on how to calibrate your spreader. Do you know how to actually spray with one of these and actually put down the right amount? That is the question, because anybody can just pump and go, but do you really know if you're being consistent and putting down the right amount for your application? Well, today I'm going to show you how to do that. So, first thing you want to know is how much liquid this thing actually puts down per minute. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to bucket test this. Now, just for testing, this is just water, so when you're actually going to be spraying, don't be wearing flip-flops like I am. But anyway, what we're going to do first is we're going to time it. So this is a 2-quart bucket. I got about 1.5 gallons of water in the back of this thing. So what we're going to do is spray until this bucket is full, and then we're going to see how long it takes, and based off of that number, that's how we'll just do a little bit of multiplication to figure out how much liquid we put down per minute. And really, that's how fast we have to walk in order to get down 1 gallon per 1,000 square feet. So I'm going to put my stopwatch right here, get this pumped up. And in order to be consistent with our spray test results, I'm going to continue pumping as this is spraying. Now, I recommend a fan nozzle typically, but I have the double cone tip on here because I noticed when I sprayed last time, this puts down much more consistent and even pattern. So just do some spray testing to make sure everything's even and you're getting the right results that you want for the application. Alright, step 1, bucket calibration. And here we go. So that was 1 minute and 13 seconds that it took me to fill up exactly 2 quarts. So now we have a baseline. So what we're going to want to do is, how fast can we put down, well, we'll just multiply that by 2. So we'll say about 2.5 minutes it takes to put down 1 gallon. Since that's 2 quarts, we just double it. So what did I say? 2.5 minutes for 1 gallon. So as long as you're walking at the proper speed as you're spraying, you may just have to test this a couple of times. So the first time you're going to spray, you're going to walk at a nice even pace, and depending on how you time yourself, if you are walking too fast, you just check how much water you have left at the end, and you'll know how close you are if you need to speed up or slow down based on that. And that's how you put down 1 gallon of liquid per 1,000 square feet. So I'm going to show you how to do that next part of calibration. But that is basically the #1 most important step. Okay, it has been far too cold out here in order to actually spray my weeds. So I'm waiting until it's in the 60s, probably next week, late sometime. So I'll be doing another video in the future. Be sure to subscribe so you can see me actually mixing chemicals and spraying chemicals. That'll be the second part of this video. So because it's been in the 40s and 50s, it's far too cold, and I want to wait till it's actually going to be a good time to actually take full efficiency of these chemicals that I purchased. So first thing you need to do is measure out 1,000 square feet, and I did that basically from each edge of my driveway to almost the end is about 990 square feet. So I know that's how much I need to spray, give or take. Just take out a tape measure and roughly measure out the area that's 1,000 square feet. Set your timer, and every sprayer that is on the market is going to be different, so make sure you do this for your specific sprayer. This is specifically the Harbor Freight 4-gallon one. I set my timer to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, since that's how long it takes me to put down a gallon. I put 2 gallons of water in here, and I'll just walk this path until I cover my full 1,000 square feet. And depending on what time we've got, we'll see if we need to speed up or slow down. And that's basically how you calibrate sprayers. So, here we go. Starting as soon as I pump this up, we'll go. And start. Okay, I just sprayed my entire 1,000 square feet and I've got 30 seconds left, which means I walked a little bit too fast. So we'll check how much liquid I have left in here and we'll basically we can adjust based off of that. Another quick tip, depending on how high you actually hold the sprayer nozzle, it depends on how wide your actual path is that you're spraying. So if your nozzle isn't putting out very efficiently, you might want to hold it down a little bit lower. But if you got a high output nozzle that's got a wide path, hold it a little bit higher like this, as long as you're consistent. That's key with having good consistent spraying, is having consistent walking speed and a consistent height. As long as you keep those two variables the same, you can adjust, how much liquid is actually put down. So really, there's a couple variables, and just adjust one at a time in order to get accuracy. You don't want to change more than one thing at a time, because that's not how we do it. So I started with 2 gallons. I am at about just over 1 gallon, so I got about 1.25 gallons left. So I'd say about, yeah, it sounds about right that I was walking a little bit too fast if I was putting out 1 gallon per 2.5 minutes. And I am about 1 quart short, and I got 30 seconds left, so that math adds up to about right. So what I have to do is just slow down just a little bit, and I'll be right on the money. So if I just walk a little bit slower on that same 1,000 square feet, we'll be calibrated with this exact sprayer to 1,000 square feet per 1 gallon, and that's basically how we do it. And that's how you spray chemicals on your lawn. Anyway, Stick around, please be sure to subscribe so you can see my next video on how I'm actually spraying the lawn. And I'll show you how to mix chemicals as well properly. Alright, thanks for watching.